Near AI. What did you ship this week?
Welcome, everybody. My name is Cameron Dennis. I'm on the Near AI team, and this is the 12th episode of What Did You Ship This Week? We took a bit of a hiatus last week to unite a lot of the amazing speakers that are here today. We have a jam-packed agenda, and so without further ado, we're just going to hop right on into it. But if you are tuning in for the first time, this is a live stream that we do pretty much every week where we highlight or give builders the space to highlight what they're up to. Think of it kind of like a open engineering stand-up of sorts, where they really just share what they've been shipping over the last week. And to kick things off, we have Hong Yin from Follow Network. Hong, how's it going? Welcome.
Hey, great. Thank you.
It's awesome to have you back as always. And this is not your first time on, and so you know the ropes. If you could just let everyone know exactly who you are, what Follow Network is, and then unpack what you shipped this week, we can dive right into it.
Okay. There are a bunch of very interesting things we have been developing, but yeah, mostly today I'm going to cover all the work related with AI and TEE. So brief intro. So I'm Hang, a co-founder and CTO of Follow Network. And Follow Network is just a blockchain ecosystem, and now we have a few products. Everything is around TE, trusted execution environment. So just in case you are not familiar with TE is a special hardware. It allows you to run something with the privacy and integrity. So imagine you can put something in the TE, and the TE can just run the program as is without any code change. The same time, it can give you a proof, and with this proof, you can be convinced that this program is fully privacy preserving, and this program cannot be tampered with. Even if you are the operator or the hardware owner of the hardware. So yeah, let's go through what we are doing this week. So I'm going to just share the screen of this window. Okay, nice.
There. All right.
Yeah, so yeah, this is about this is just our official website, so I will just skip it. So today I have roughly four things to share. So first thing is MCP. So I think probably most of the people who are familiar with the recent development of AI have heard about MCP. MCP is a way to extend your LLM, your AI agent to access some tools. For example, you can connect your AI agent to say a blockchain MCP so that it can read and write to the blockchain. And traditionally, if you run MCP, you run the MCP server together with your program, with your AI client together in your say your laptop or your PC. And this is it turns out it's not very secure because you always run some binary. Maybe you haven't checked the content. It can read your computer and even steal your sensitive data. So of course, an easier way is that we can just move the MCP from your computer to a remote server. In this way, the MCP server itself and your AI program is isolated. But then another problem becomes if you're going to send, say, your private keys or any sensitive information to a remote server, how can you trust the remote server? So this is how TE can play. So we put the MCP server in the TE, and in this way, the TE guarantee that the program you're interacting with is exactly the program you want to run. So in this way, we can ensure your sensitive data will never get leaked outside of the MCP program you want to deploy. And there's nobody can manipulate how your data is accessed within this MCP server. And to make this super simple, we have already deployed a few MCP servers on our TE cloud. So as you can see here, you can see a list of the MCP servers. Those are just a ready-to-use server. You can just copy and paste the server to your LLM program, so you can start using that. And one of that is, for example, near blockchain MCP. And in this MCP, you can read the blockchain content, like read from smart contract. At the same time, you can even embed your private key in your local environment and share it securely with the MCP server, so it can sign transaction on behalf of you. So yeah, this is one thing. And of course, those MCP are just developed and deployed by the official team. What if you want to develop your own? So we offer a very easy way to do so. So just 2 weeks ago, we shipped a new feature called the templates. So in the past, I already shared how easy you can deploy the virtual machines to TEE. But can we make it even easier? So the answer to that is template. So here we have a list of the template, and it's still growing. And as you can see, we have 7 MCP templates, one A2A template, and a few others. So here, for example, if you want to deploy a like a MCP server DeFi Llama, then just click deploy. And here, what we do for you is that just have all the configuration pre-filled, and all you need to do is just click deploy. And then it will jump back to the list of your virtual machines. And after a few minutes, this will be deployed, up and running, and you can just copy and paste the URL of this MCP server and use it by yourself. You can even deploy your own and get it listed as a template on the cloud. Yeah. So yeah, this is a very brief update about the cloud feature. On the other side, we also have a bunch of interesting updates around AI. So just in case you are not familiar with the integration between us and the Open Router. So Open Router is an aggregator of AI APIs. So if you register Open Router account, then you can access thousands of AI models just using one account. And actually, this is a Web2 product, so it's very popular among the AI developers. And recently, Open Router just added the TEE AI model support. And we are proud to be one of the model providers. So for example, for this Llama 3.370 billion model, we are listed here. And if we go to this page, you can see how much token is processed by the TEE AP LLM. And now we already have 4 models up and running. And when you are using those models through Open Router or through directly through our API, you can be sure that all your inputs, outputs, and also the like metadata is encrypted and never leaked to anyone else. So privacy guaranteed and the integrity also guaranteed. So I think this is a huge step, because now we can see that not only Web3 people are using TEE to enjoy its security, but also Web2 people are enjoying that as well. And yeah, and finally, there is an update that's still in development, but I'm super willing to show to you guys. That is, in the past, when running the GPU in the TE mode, there's actually one caveat. That is, you can only use one GPU in the TE virtual machine. But recently, with the latest update from NVIDIA, now we can actually have 8 GPU cards interconnected using NVLink. So that means now we can have more than 1 terabyte of the GPU memory to serve even larger language models like DeepSeek V1 and the DeepSeek V3 and DeepSeek R1. So and at the same time, like we can also do the large scale fine tuning on even larger models. So this is still in development, but we have already successfully tested with the open source SDK called Private ML SDK, and this is actually a work collaboration between Fala Network and the Near AI to bring you an SDK to easily deploy your AI application into GPU TE. And soon you're going to be able to access 8 GPU cards together. All right. So yeah, that's a brief update of what we have shipped in the past few weeks. Thank you.
I mean, this is so exciting. I don't think anyone here actually truly understands if you're able to, have 8 machines like do this sort of like multi GPU training with TEs. You can start training entire models inside of TEs. Is that right? Am I understanding that correctly?
8
Okay.
8 GPU TE.
Okay. So that's like one machine.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Okay. Is it possible to do I know you're just figuring out like how to do one machine, but can you do machine to machine so you could have like multi machines, like different clusters training together?
Yep, that's planned in the future. I think it's not super far away, especially given the Blackwell GPU will be soon available.
Cool. And this will actually change the entire state of AI if this works well, because then you can do like verifiable like content authentication and all this other stuff, and like fully realize the vision that I think was laid out in the decentralized confidential machine learning paper, DCML. So this is so cool. Are there any other teams working on this? Like, are you guys the
Uh,
only ones?
yeah, I think at least from the Web3 and open source world, we're not aware of any other doing that yet.
Okay. Well, Hong, congratulations. This is so exciting. Would love to share more information online, like in writing form. So please be sure to drop us any information that we should be able to repost. So thank
Mhm.
you so much for hopping on. Is there anything else that you'd like to highlight before we move on to Manuel?
No, I think that's all. Thank you so much.
Awesome, Hong. Thank you for joining. That was exciting. Manuel, how you doing, man? It's been a
Hey,
while.
hey, hey. Yes, it was exciting. I can't wait to see those GPUs working. I think I want to hook them as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Uh,
we need a jam on this because the work on the TE side is part of the reason why Manuel and I started working together, and the
yeah,
fact that you're now able to do this across, well, it's still in experimentation mode, but if you are able to train across many machines or even just like inside one, like not single GPU, this
not
is
even
big.
one.
So
It's like we can train the first small models and then like scale up as we get more. Like right now, GPUs are at the bottom. So really exciting
yeah.
updates. Um,
Well,
yeah,
real quick, who are you? What is
yeah.
Silverstream? What did you ship this week?
So hello everybody. I'm Manuel. I'm one of the co-founders of Silverstream AI. We are a company that does web agents. Um, these are autonomous agents that can interact with the web like humans do by clicking and typing around the internet. We are trying to focus right now to improve the developer experience. So think of how Heroku makes your life easier. We want to help developers in this ecosystem to just integrate with agents, web agents as possible. We focus on observability. Our key differentiator is that we focus on reliability. So what we want agents where you offload your task and you know it will work. But it also means that there is a lot of work that goes underneath to make it work every time. That's where we specialize. What did we ship last week? Um, so it's more. Last time I was talking, it was 1 month ago. So let's say what we shipped in the last month. One big update is that we last time we talked, we were recruiting some researchers to work on open agents, open models. We can gather, we at Silverstone, we collect a lot of web data. This data needs to be turned into a model that people can use. We have some initial good results, which are going to be published at scientific conferences. So that was very exciting, very open, within very much in fit with this ecosystem. On the infrastructure side, which is what I guess you care about, we had a much better user experience. This means the time of spinning up an agent. So from the moment you ask us, go on this web page to the moment the agent actually starts to go there, went down a lot. Went from a few minutes to a few seconds. It helps a lot with the debugging, so you don't need to start a new machine and wait for it to start up every time. On the other side, we do a lot of QA for normal people, for B2C kind of customers, and that has been going on for the last month and a half. We are iterating the user experience to a point where they love it. Something else new is per user session storage. This is a permanent session that you can have the agent start from, so you don't need to do login every time. You can. It's as if it's your own browser, where every time you spin it up, you can have every user remember the past history. This is great for captchas because you don't get blocked if reCAPTCHA or Google or Cloudflare, they know that you are the same user as before. So that was the biggest part of the page. What is going to happen next, and the reason why I'm talking to you, is that we are going to white glove support some teams to work on the developer side of things. So we offer APIs. Our agents are integrated through the NEAR ecosystem, so you can call our agent and work with it. The issue is that it's a little bit complex to understand how to work with it. So we want to find 5 to 8 teams to work with very closely. We will give you a lot of support, create a Slack channel with you at weekly or bi-weekly meetings to help you integrate. So now we're looking for the early alpha users. This is the second alpha wave, so you can get all the bugs of the first one. 5 people, 8 people. Do write us on Twitter. So this is the Twitter handle. If you send us a message to get in, what I need to know from you is what is the use case. And the use cases where these agents are great is mostly something that you would do manually, or you would have some very brittle set of Playwright or browser automation workflows, and then it breaks. The website changes, something changes, and you need to do small changes, and the code has to be updated. That's where we shine. So if you have these use cases where you cannot scale your agent, you need to scale them with human, whether it's developer or human CDU, we can help there. So tell us about what you need to do with it. The team, what are you doing with your business today? And we will reach back to you within a few days to tell you if we can help or if it's not yet the time. But this is the big thing. I want to have people to talk with us within the NEAR ecosystem to understand how we can help.
Yeah, man, I'm happy to get you whatever leads you want. So just to reiterate, best for people if they're interested in participating in your beta, message you on Twitter. But
Yes.
the people who would benefit most from this beta are those who are looking for some sort of automation within their existing applications.
Yes.
Like in browser.
Say you want your agent to pick up API keys from a website. You need to go on the website and register your agent, get the API keys somehow. And now you can do it with some like Axe, some kind of browser automation, but that will change over time, right? So offload it to us, we will do it for you. And we are here to help people to onboard in the platform. So
incredible. Sense? Yeah, makes sense to me. Be sure to follow Silverstream on Twitter, Silverstream AI. Manuel, is there any place where they can follow up with you directly, or should they just go to Silverstream Twitter?
If you send us a DM or if you tweet at us, we will answer. Now, Giulio, my co-founder, is following the Twitter account as much as you can, and we will reach out very soon, especially if it comes from the NEAR ecosystem.
Yeah, guys, don't be dumb. Manuel has finished his PhD and been doing this for quite a while. And so if you are interested in, well, there's real subject matter expertise here.
I should have expanded on that. Yeah. So like our team is very strong on these agents. We've been working on them for 3 years now. And on the technical side, the CTO is from Google Security. We know how to build software. So we're here to help developers to build your own agent and to make it more agentic. Do rely on our expertise because we are here to do that.
Yeah. Beautiful, man. Cool. Well, thanks for coming on as always. Is there anything else you want to say before we hop off?
No, and I'm really excited about the GPUs on Palo Network. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's so exciting. Awesome, man. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for joining. Aaron, you're up next. How you doing?
Hi.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey. Yeah, great to see you again. This is Aaron, the founder of Kronox. So what we're doing is we are utilizing the edge devices from the community and providing AI services to AI developers. So what I'm bringing here today is we made a PR to add Kronox as a new AI provider to Near SDK. So it's pretty simple. If you use Near Hub, you can try to use Kronox as a provider here. So just change the model here, and we also provide a free API key to use, so everyone can try it out if you are using this. And we will send your request to edge devices running somewhere in this world and getting responses back to you. So this is what we're building.
This is fantastic. Tell everyone a little bit about the benefits of using Kronox for inference. Like, why
sure.
should they use over Fireworks or Grok or something like that?
Yeah, sure. So the best benefit here is Kronox using edge devices can making the cost really cheap. We provide free API for any near developers. In the future, we can promise that the cost will not be more than 10% of Fireworks. So this is a unique advantage of utilizing edge devices, and this is because we are utilizing GPU that's much cheaper than A100 or H100 from GPU Cloud, and we don't pay any pay any fee to the data center, to the staff of data center. So everything is from the community, which is really cheap. So this is a unique value of that. So if you have building some agent applications, you will notice that your OpenAI token will running really fast. For any request, you will take like tens or even hundreds of API requests to OpenAI. So which will be like several dollars several years ago, maybe it's cheaper now, but if you are serving 1,000 users at the same time, it's still very expensive. Using Kronox, you can make this cost to be really cheap or even free at this moment. So yeah, this is the unique value from Kronox.
That's super exciting. And if somebody's, let's say, not necessarily needs it for inference, but wants to participate in the network, how is the Node operating system working these days, and how's progress been?
Yeah, so you just need to download the Node app from Kronox network and install that, double click that, and everything will run really fast. Yeah, so just follow our Twitter. You will get everything from our website.
Awesome. I'm running my Kronox node now, so decentralizing the network. So I'm excited to try out the inference, and I will do what I can to help get that PR merged. I just hit up the team.
Oh, it's already merged.
Oh, it's already merged. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. Well, then I'll try it out. Thanks for making it.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for joining. We're going to bring on Jordan. Jordan, are you on? Boom. Welcome back.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you too. So what's going on with public AI? What's new?
Yeah, I'll get the presentation up because I do have some exciting news to share. So let's see here. There we go. Share. So very briefly, myself, Jordan here, been active in the Web3 space, coming on 6 years now, and got involved in the space through my interest in DAOs and decentralization and the new ways that Web3 can be used to capture value and all of those exciting opportunities. And over the years, having advised hundreds of projects in their launches and having seen a lot of different takes on how tokenomics and these tools can be used, I'm really excited about what we're doing at Public AI, which is making it equitable for everyday people to earn with their experience. And what we're doing, the way we're making it equitable is we're powering exceptional AI with the data that we get. So one of the big bottlenecks for AIs, of course, there's the hardware and everything else that we've already been talking about on this call today. But one of the biggest bottlenecks is data. And without fresh new data, there's not a lot of point in training new models. So what we do is for our clients who have already exhausted the existing data in the world, they've already synthesized data, et cetera. They've gotten as far as they can via those means. When they need niche on-demand data, they can come to us and we can source it from our community of close to 1 million now data builders who participate in uploading and voting and everything else that's required to take crowdsourced data and get it to high quality so that it can be applied to production grade models. And what I'm going to be sharing today is updates with our latest client and earning opportunities for everybody that's listening. This platform is literally for everybody. We think that we've gotten it to a balanced place where no matter where you are in the world, it's exciting to participate in. So let's dive right in. The big news is we've onboarded a new client that is doing real-time translation devices. And for that, we need people speaking in their native languages from all over the world in all different dialects, different accents, etc. So to get that data, we're launching season 2 of our native language audio recording campaign. And the way for everybody to participate is that you first, when you log onto the website, you set your mother tongue, so the native language that you've spoken since birth. And then we verify that people actually have that expertise through a quizzing system. And then you can upload up to 30 minutes a day to maximize your earnings. And then as you vote on each other's uploads, you build your reputation and can earn even more. And this campaign is huge. The rewards are over $500,000. So we think this is a pretty exciting thing to be getting out to the community. And we're looking forward to everybody's participation. So to go into some of the more details about how you actually participate and walk you through that, when you hit beta.publicai.io, the first thing you'll see is a pop-up to set your native language. And we have a pretty good spread of the different languages and the countries where they're spoken. But if for some reason you don't see your country listed here, prioritize getting your language right in this, because that's what's going to unlock the quizzes for you. So prioritize language, get your country selected if it is there. If it's not, you can feel free to open a Discord ticket, which is our official support channel. Having had this live for over a month, we think we've got them all covered. And one note on this native language selector when it pops up is that it can only be set once, so be sure you get it right. And that's to prevent people from jumping around and saying that they've spoken several languages since birth. And then after that, you can set the UI on the app to whatever you like, whether it's English and use your machine's local translation or whatever you like. But be sure that for this native language expertise, you set it correctly at the start to get your mother tongue locked in. And then after that step, you can hit up the quiz section, and we're putting new quizzes live every week. The important one at the moment is the language quizzes. So when you do your language setting, you can then pop into quizzes, find your language. And after answering 100 questions, you'll get a badge. And that's what unlocks the uploads and voting process for that particular language. So it goes really fast. You don't need to cheat or stress about like how smart you are in your language, because the questions themselves are fairly obvious. Like if you're a native speaker of a language, or for like the dental campaign, if you work in the dental industry, then the questions are all kind of common sense. And it's really just a tool for us to identify actual expertise. So when you start the quiz, you'll get 10 questions at a time. So you'll get 10 questions. There's a timer so that people aren't cheating and GPTing the answers. And then after you've gone through that 10 times, you'll have answered 100 questions total. And as long as you're above like 60% quality or correct answers on those quizzes, then you are qualified to participate in the campaigns. And again, that threshold is really just to make sure that people are actually authentically like from where they say they are, or speaking the language they say they are. The questions aren't hard. Most people have no problem with it. And then after you've gotten that quiz out of the way, then you can go over to the upload section. Be sure to check between the live and registered. Some people have been having trouble finding the actual campaign, so check both the live and the registered there. And from there, you can just upload audio. So the phrases that come up are pretty short. It's between like probably 5 and 15 seconds of recording audio each time. And you can upload up to, I think we have it set at like 360 uploads a day. About 30 minutes of audio you can upload a day. And then after you've hit that target for uploading, you can go and vote on everybody else's uploads. And this is yet another earning opportunity. So you get to earn points by voting on each other's submissions. And the important thing to note here is that you get rewarded whether or not the sample is good or bad. What you're getting rewarded for is your discretion in deciding if a sample is good or bad. The reward comes when you are in consensus with the final vote on any piece of data. So if something is like obviously an AI voice, vote no. If the audio quality is bad and you can't hear or understand somebody, vote no. Because that's what we would expect other people who are voting to also do. So you want to reach consensus with the other voters. That's when you get your stake back, and that's when you get the rewards for participating in the voting. And then after that, you can go back to the mission page, kind of track your progress, see how your uploads are doing as far as like their validation process, how far along they are. And if you don't feel like the voting is going fast enough, then go ping your friends and let them know that there's an opportunity to earn over at Public AI just by participating in audio uploads and voting. And then if that wasn't all enough, we also have bonuses for continued participation. So at like the 1 hour audio upload mark, 10 hour, 50 hour, 100 audio upload marks, there are significant rewards, up to $255 at the 100-hour audio mark. So this is our way of letting the community know it's worth showing up multiple days and to continue working on these tasks to meet some long-term goals. Not just check it out once and forget it, but there's like some significant rewards if you stick around and participate in the campaign. And then there's also an opportunity as you increase your reputation through the voting and uploading to join higher tiers of contributors inside of our system. So after you've participated for a couple days in this campaign, you got your reputation up, you can apply to become a guard in our community, which means that your earnings are multiplied and there's more opportunities. You get to see campaigns before anybody else. So there's like a meaningful way to level up inside of our community. And that's it, especially if you speak any of the languages on the screen right now. These are the 12 that are live for the upload and voting tasks. So come check it out. And we'll be releasing a total of 44 languages over the next few months. So keep your eyes peeled across our channels, Twitter, Telegram, Discord. And if you run into any trouble or have feedback, Discord is the best place to connect and open a ticket. That's our only official support channel. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled and looking forward to hearing everybody's audio. Thank you.
Jordan, this is incredible. An amazing earning opportunity. Do you say $500,000?
That's right. Yep.
Oh my God. Okay. Cool. That beats airdrop farming, that's for sure.
Real
So
work.
this is super exciting. When does this campaign launch? I'd like
So
to,
we're live now.
unite. You're live now.
And it's
Okay.
going through the 22nd of next month. That's when the season cuts off, and then we'll check out how everything's going, tune parameters. We're always iterating on our system and look at the next season. But yeah, now is a great time to get in.
Cool. I'm just hitting up the Near Foundation team to start promoting this. So
Excellent.
fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Be sure to check Telegram and coordinate with them as well. I'm getting them on this.
Absolutely.
So awesome.
Cool.
Jordan, thank you again. This is super exciting. I will also be checking this out. Is there anything else that you want to say before we hop off to Zahid?
Nope, that's it. Thanks so much for the time. Take care, everybody.
Awesome, Jordan. Thank you. All right. Zahid, how's it going? Welcome back. You are muted.
Thank you for the invite. Yeah, I'm doing great. So I'm excited to share some of the stuff that we have been working. So how should we
Yeah,
start?
you were teasing it to me a little bit in our message saying it
Yeah.
might be built for me, so I'm excited to hear.
Yeah, so this is the same process. So hey everyone, I'm Zahid, a founder of Jutsu. We have, but today I'm not going to talk about Jutsu. I'm going to talk about Post, a AI social media manager agent that can write social media content, adapting your writing style. So the main difference between Post and other tools is Post can adopt your writing style. So I'll share some demo, and then you can also provide a brand guideline for Post to start adopting your style. So I think it is always better to show versus tell. Let me share my screen. Share screen. This one. Okay. So this is Post. You can sign up today, by going to app.post.ai. But the main difference is today, the thing that I want to show is the brand kit, first of all. So the brand kit is the way to personalize your each and every post. So you can see I have several writing styles. So let's say this person write their content in LinkedIn in a format like showing 1, 2, 3 numbers, and I know that she have a lot of follower, and every post she make have a lot of impression. So this is Josh is another person whose writing style is, you can see, like a little bit different. He uses arrays and stuff. And then imagine, like, if you are already pro, or if you have a social media manager who already have a writing style, you can kind of create few writing styles. So the way you create a writing style is you add an example. So you can just add few example, give it a name, then you have a writing style. And the way you would use a writing style is when you create a post. So you come here, and then let's say I want to write about, I want to have a post about 402 payment protocol. So because I was curious about this protocol, but let's ask Post to generate a post using Josh writing style. So what it is doing is it is going to search in the web, and then it will find about the protocol, and then you can see like it's followed his writing style. Now imagine like another post, I want to adapt different writing style. So let's create another post, same post, X402 payment protocol. But this time, let's say I want to adopt different writing style. So if I generate now, you'll see it will follow, it will create the post and it will follow that specific persona or writing style that I choose. So you can use your imagination. Let's say if you are a big fan of Gary Vee or someone else, you can create a writing style like them. So now you can see like it adopted like this 1, 2, 3, that style, not the previous one. So this is one great way to kind of without putting a lot of effort, you can kind of clone someone's writing style and kind of start posting like them and hopefully grow your network. The second important feature that we added is a copilot. So there, I was presenting it in Amazon, and then when I was talking with Cameron, so like one of the question is like, okay, so this tool is great, but like I still love Claude or I still love ChatGPT. Can I use it? So now the answer is yes. So we added a copilot where it is fine-tuned for social media related question. So let's say if I want to create the same thing, I can say like, hey, I want to use Claude Sonnet 3.7, create a LinkedIn post on X402 protocol. So we don't need this. So now if I ask, so what it will do is like it will use Claude and it is doing the reasoning. So you can see it is doing all the stuff it need to do. And then in a few seconds, so it's writing. Like a words type. So you need a little bit more. So can you create a text post? So you can see like all of a sudden you can use different kind of models, so not just one model that we selected. So that's kind of the, so now then you can even ask like how often should I post in LinkedIn? So then it is kind of answering you, okay, you should probably post at least 1 or twice per day and 2 to 5 times per month. So this is post where the goal is to take away all the mental block or writer's block and all the time you need to spend on content creation and give you back the time so that you can focus on your product. We are finally officially launching beginning of June. So, and probably will share a kind of a offer for NEAR community. So if you're interested, you can already start kind of a trying, but like the official launch will be June 1st. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, this is great. I would love to get entire teams to use Post to, I kind of think of it like team-led marketing. So anytime that there's a big announcement or something, like the brand guidelines, everything is like automatically followed. You know, a lot of like, especially engineers on the teams frequently don't like to post on social media. And so I think this is great and super eager to try to get the entire NEAR Foundation onboarded. Because everyone should be posting at least once a week is what I'm getting at.
So two things that will come soon. So one is kind of building that kind of employee-led or community-led kind of social media amplification. So where as a team, you can post and you can invite all your colleagues to kind of upvote. So that's something will come soon. then the next thing will come is like now it's more like a co-pilot, but like a post will evolve to a stage where you will come and hire a intern and then give them some parameter or some goal, and then it will just execute it. So the way a real intern would do. So that's the next step. So first we'll go after an intern level kind of a skill, and then it will replace, hopefully not replace, like an augment, like a social media manager role in the future.
Social media, would you do SEO eventually? Could you do, like kind of move up all the way to CMO is the goal?
So the main project is Jutsu, which is a AI workspace, which will become something called software defined workforce. So where you will have different AI agent that complete different job. So Post is one of these tools, right? So then if you remember, we had code generation, and now code generation is becoming so much better. It becoming like an AI engineer. So the future will be you come to this platform, you need a social media person, you hire an agent, you need some code generation or code review. You have a bunch of engineer in Bangladesh, and then you still want some kind of a mid-level employee to review their code. So you hire an AI code reviewer or something like that. And you put together all of this and those idea of like a 3-person unicorn. So that's where it is going in the future. Post, maybe SEO, I don't know, but maybe SEO will be a different agent.
SEO is also kind of broken in the world of AI anyway. So yeah, if you can figure out how to influence the AI to give you the proper summary, then like you're on to something big. Zahid, this is super exciting. You said a launch is coming in early June.
Yes.
Do you have a date yet?
Yeah, June 1st.
June 1st, okay.
Yeah, 8 days.
Cool. Well, fantastic. I will follow up with you in DM. But is there anything that people can do to sign up for this thing in the short term? Is there a form? Just like get early access?
You just go app.post.ai and keep using it. So there's nothing. It's already kind of a soft launch. We have soft launch, but the new feature and kind of more official launch will be beginning of next month. But for the community, near community, like you can just go and start using today.
Cool. Well, Zahid, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome, guys. This is all we have for today. Next week, there's going to be a bigger update from the Near AI team, which I'm very excited about. I work with all of these teams sort of separately, and the whole point here is, well, we're building an ecosystem. Near AI is not a single organization that's pushing everything ourselves. There's no way in hell we are going to be able to build decentralized AI independently. We need everyone to do their parts, and this is the manifestation of it all. Everyone kind of working together. So thanks to everyone for joining. Hope to see you guys next week. We do this every Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, and see you next time. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to NEARWEEK.